Hi, I'm Lily and you're watching and listening to Tuesday Talk Time on Live, Dream, Inspire. Today I want to talk about how to know whether we should persevere or just quit. Most of us know that quitting is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're doing it right. Quitting an abusive marriage is definitely one of the best choices anybody can make. Quitting a job that you don't like is very common nowadays. When you quit, it does not make you a failure, and neither are you going to be labeled as one. You're simply leaving this behind and going for something better. But we're always in a dilemma, right? We often hear people say, this person was supposed to make it, but he or she quit just at the moment he was about to make it. You hear people saying, if he had hold on and persevered for one more year, his business would have taken off and boomed. Or how we hear business coaches say, if you quit because you expect quick results or because you're too lazy to deal with all the problems that you face, then you won't succeed. It's like the idea has been drilled into our brains that if you quit, you won't succeed in life. And this is a very powerful idea that has a lot of misconceptions around it. So before we go on, I would like to clear some of the most misconceptions around this idea, and then we shall go on and talk about how to know whether we should persevere or quit. Misconception number 1: quitters don't wait long enough. Quitters don't try hard enough. They don't persevere enough, and therefore they suck and they're losers. Now this is a very deadly misconception that anybody can have about themselves or about other people. Who is to define what is enough? Who is to define when is enough? We are all unique individuals. We have our own limitations that are different from other people. We go through different situations. We go through unique situations. No one situation is the same. And even between classmates of the same course in university, there are many factors that affect their grades, like prior experience, family problem, financial problem, or even the state of mind that the students are in. They're all unique individuals going through unique situations, even though they are doing the exact same course and may have the same IQ level. So if you have to struggle in class, or after trying your very best you still have to drop out, who is to define that you haven't tried hard enough? Who is to define that you suck and that you're a loser? Because if they say that, they should keep quiet because they know nothing about life. Life is all about finding our way. Naturally, if this path doesn't seem to fit us, we take a turn and try another path. There is no failure per se when you quit. It's all about taking the different paths in our lives and sticking with the one that suits us best. So if you want to quit, don't let other people's opinion cloud your judgment. Decide and choose your own path for your own good. Misconception number 2: if I persevere long enough, hard enough, everything will work out as planned. I will get there definitely. Right? We've been told hundreds and hundreds of times that perseverance is a good thing, and that as long as we persevere, one day we will see the rainbow behind the clouds. In life in general, this is very true. We shall never give up in life. There's always something for us. But in certain situations, perseverance does not help, but it does more harm. What happens when you persevere on taking another shot and another shot and another shot of alcohol during a drink there? You end up being killed by the very thing that you drink. What happens when you persevere when you're running a marathon, but you sense that your body cannot take it anymore? You use your mind over matter because you have been taught that your body listens to your mind. What happens? You may collapse and die. Because sometimes persevering gives stress to your body. This is what I call negative perseverance. Instead, you should persevere knowing your limits. You shall never persevere without knowing your limit or without having the full information about your situation. So is it always the case that you have to persevere? No. We have just learned today that it is okay to quit sometimes. You have to listen to your body. You have to see the whole picture. Sometimes it is wiser to let go and let be. So, how to decide whether we should quit or persevere? I want to say this. No matter what we say to the world, there is the inner voice inside here that we need to listen to. Sometimes we tell the people around us that I don't think I can make it. I don't think I should hang on. I think I should let go. I think I should quit. But in fact, you're subconsciously not making a statement, not making a decision, but you're subconsciously asking a question, waiting for the person's response, waiting to hear their opinion or their approval. When you say, I think I want to quit, you're in a way asking, do you think I should quit? We do this all the time, but you don't realize it. I do it often. It's a way of expressing what's half on your mind, but you're not expressing the whole truth in your head. So it is very important that if you know that what you are saying or showing to the outside world is different from the voice that is screaming silently inside your head, then I want to tell you, listen to that voice. Sometimes, despite telling the people around you that you don't think you can make it, you're afraid you won't make it, what's really inside you and screaming silently is, I think I'll be able to do it. I think I can pull through this. I think I'm going to make it. Then listen to that voice. And the opposite is also true. Sometimes you tell people, I'm going to hang on. I'm going to hang on a bit longer. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to persevere because I know I can do it. This is what you tell people. But you know that inside your head, you're screaming, I can't take it anymore. I can't take one more day of this. I can't take one more year of this. Then I would say, listen to that voice. It doesn't matter what you think the consequences will be if you quit. Because the truth is, in everything you do, there will be consequences. Whether you quit or whether you persevere, there will be consequences. And right now, at this moment, we do not have the ability to see which is better than which. And that is why it is very important for us to listen to that voice inside. Listen to her because she knows you better than anyone else. She knows how much you can persevere, but she also knows your limit. Is it a shame to quit? Definitely not. It is a shame, however, if you are forcing yourself to do what is not right for you, if you're sticking with something that is torturing you. It is a shame if you ignore what your mind and your body is screaming at you. If you cannot enjoy this particular job anymore, it is not a shame to quit. Quitting doesn't make you a loser. It means that you are taking care of your mental health. If this particular situation gives you so much stress and affects your daily functioning and almost cripples your routine, quitting does not mean you're a loser. When you quit, the road doesn't end there. In fact, a new path will be created by the very fact that you decided to quit. You can pave a new way to a new destination. And does that mean that this destination is always going to be subpar or not as desirable or not as good as the original destination you were heading for? Definitely not. This new destination, this new path that you pave after quitting may even be better than the original path that you were on, because now you know one more thing that you're not meant to do. But on the flip side, if you do not want to quit, if you want to persevere and you decide to put in your best, only to find out that you couldn't make it, it didn't work out as planned, don't beat yourself up. If you have been doing your best to make this troubled marriage work, and after putting in so much effort and time and energy and compromise and it still didn't work, you did not fail. If you have studied so hard, worked every night, did your best, did research, asked for help, and you still failed that final exam, you did not fail. People are more defined by their characters, not the results that they produce. It's not the end. You have been hearing me say couples of times in this video, it's not the end, because the truth is there is no end. For every roadblock, there is another way for you to take. Remember this, for every roadblock, there is always another path that you can take. I know I have covered a lot of things in this video, and if you need to, feel free to go back and watch and listen to it again and again, because you need to get the clear message that I'm trying to tell you. That first, no matter what path you choose, whether to quit or persevere, it is not the end. Second, what people think of you should never matter. It's your life. Third, listen to that inner voice. And fourth, know your limits. Thank you so much for watching and listening. For more contents on life, success, and happiness, head on down to lilysr.com. That is LILISR.com. See you next Tuesday. Until then, keep your dreams alive. Do whatever it takes to make it happen. Believe in yourself, because I know you have the potential. Bye.